On these plains, speed is not just an asset, it is the difference between life and death, and one animal has evolved to master it like no other.
At rest, the cheetah looks like any other cat, but hidden beneath its skin is a skeletal structure designed for explosive power.
When the target is acquired, physiology shifts, the heart rate primes, and the adrenaline begins to flood the system.
0 to 60 miles per hour happens in just 3 seconds, acceleration that rivals the fastest sports cars on Earth.
The secret lies not just in the legs, but here, in the spine, a flexible column that acts as a powerful biological spring. During the flexion phase, the spine curves dramatically, allowing the hind legs to reach far forward past the front legs. Then, the spine recoils and extends, adding significant length to the stride, pushing the animal forward with immense force. This flexible spine increases the stride length to an incredible 7 meters, gobbling up ground with every cycle.
At top speed, the cheetah is airborne for more than half of its running time, literally flying across the savanna.
This is the double suspension gallop, 2 moments of flight per stride, a feat unique to the greyhound and the cheetah.
Unlike other cats, the cheetah's shoulder blade is not attached to the collarbone, allowing it to slide freely with the leg. The hips swivel and pivot, working in perfect unison with the flexible spine to maximize the thrust from the rear legs.
Fast-twitch muscle fibers dominate the legs, burning energy rapidly for explosive speed, rather than endurance.
Despite the violent motion of the spine, the head remains locked in position, functioning like a gyroscopic stabilizer. This stabilization is crucial for the visual lock, ensuring the predator never loses sight of the prey's erratic movements. Unlike lions or leopards, cheetahs have semi-retractable claws that act like track spikes for permanent traction. These claws provide the grip needed to transfer the spine's energy into forward motion without slipping. The long, muscular tail acts as a rudder and counterweight, allowing the cheetah to turn sharply without losing balance.
Every inch of the body is aerodynamic, from the small, flattened ears to the deep chest and narrow waist.
Enlarged nostrils and sinuses allow huge volumes of air to be gulped down instantly to oxygenate the muscles.
The respiratory rate climbs from 60 to 150 breaths per minute, synchronized perfectly with the rhythm of the stride. But this performance comes at a cost. The massive energy output generates dangerous levels of body heat.
A cheetah can only sustain this top speed for about 300 meters before overheating forces it to stop. Recovery is slow and dangerous. Exhausted and overheated, the cheetah is vulnerable to lions and hyenas. Because the sprint is so limited, the stalk must be perfect, getting within 30 meters before launching the attack. They target the weak, the young, or the distracted, calculating the distance and the angle of the chase. Once cover is broken, there is no turning back. The spine engages, and the race against time begins. The prey relies on agility to escape, zigzagging to break the cheetah's momentum. Just as impressive as its acceleration is its braking power, utilizing specialized bone structures in the front legs.
The dew claw serves as a grappling hook, tripping the prey at high speed to bring it to the ground.
Momentum does the rest. The impact of the trip sends the prey tumbling, ending the chase in seconds.
Lacking the jaw strength of a jaguar, the cheetah relies on a precise strangulation hold to finish the job.
They must eat fast. They are the lightweights of the predator world, easily bullied off their kill. The trade-off for the flexible spine is a lightweight skeleton that is prone to injury and poor for fighting. They hunt during the day to avoid lions and hyenas, occupying a niche of speed and timing.
Cubs are born with a mantle of gray fur to mimic the honey badger, a defense against predators.
Their play is practice. Sprinting, tripping, and pouncing are the first lessons in controlling their physiology.
The mother acts as a coach, teaching them how to use their spine and claws to secure a meal.
Look at this spine. It functions almost like a stored energy device. When it coils, it's loading potential energy. When it releases, it becomes kinetic.
While a greyhound runs similarly, the cheetah's spine flexibility is far superior, allowing for a longer stride frequency.
Their foot pads are hard and ridged like tire treads, designed for impact resistance on the baked earth.
A low center of gravity keeps them stable, allowing them to corner at speeds that would flip a vehicle.
Their eyes possess a high concentration of nerve cells, creating a horizontal band of sharp focus across the plains.
The iconic black tear marks absorb the harsh sun glare, functioning like natural sunglasses for the hunter.
Unlike the pride-living lions, female cheetahs are solitary, raising their cubs alone against the world. Males, however, often form coalitions, brothers who band together to hold territory and find mates.
But the species faces a hidden threat. A genetic bottleneck thousands of years ago left them with little diversity. This lack of genetic variation makes them highly susceptible to disease and environmental changes.
Their need for vast open spaces to run puts them in direct conflict with shrinking habitats and human expansion.
Once found across Asia, only a handful of cheetahs now remain in the arid plateaus of Iran.
Evolution chose speed over stamina for the cheetah, a specialized gamble that requires high success rates.
Despite their tools, half of all hunts end in failure, a dangerous energy deficit for a high-performance animal.
Even when successful, they often lose their prize to stronger predators in a phenomenon called kleptoparasitism.
Yet, they are intelligent and adaptable, learning to navigate the changing world around them.
Conservationists work tirelessly to monitor populations, protecting the corridors these runners need.
Rewilding projects aim to reintroduce the cheetah to its historic ranges, giving the species a second chance.
Humans have long been obsessed with their speed, keeping them as hunting companions for thousands of years.
Today, engineers study the cheetah's spine and legs to design the next generation of agile robots.
The flexible spine concept is key to creating machines that can traverse rough terrain with animal-like grace. Every element is purpose-built. There is no wasted space, no unnecessary weight on a cheetah.
As the day cools, the chances of overheating drop, offering one last opportunity to hunt before nightfall.
Silence is as important as speed. The element of surprise reduces the distance needed to sprint.
The reaction time is faster than a human blink, a neural pathway honed by millions of years of evolution. In full flight, the cheetah is not running. It is a projectile guided by instinct and muscle memory.
Watch the back coil. The hind legs come forward to strike the ground almost underneath the chin.
The release is violent, propelling the body forward while the legs merely cycle to catch the landing.
The laws of physics challenge every turn, but the cheetah's anatomy defies them, maintaining balance on the edge.
The gap closes. The endurance of the gazelle is no match for the raw power of the cheetah's sprint.
A single swipe disrupts the prey's rhythm, sending it crashing into the dust. The hunt is over. The biological machine has performed perfectly, securing survival for another day. She calls her cubs. This meal isn't just for her, it's the fuel for the next generation of sprinters.
They eat voraciously, building the muscles and bones that will one day carry them at highway speeds.
It is a fragile existence. Speed is their only defense, their only weapon, and their only hope. If we protect their habitat, this masterpiece of evolution will continue to race across the African plains.
From the gripping claws to the rudder tail, and finally, the flexing spine. Nature's ultimate design.
110 kilometers per hour. A number that represents the absolute limit of biological engineering.
Behind those amber eyes lies a brain wired for high-speed calculation, calculating physics on the fly.
A ghost of the grasslands, visible only as a blur, leaving us in awe of its perfection.
The cheetah teaches us that to achieve the impossible, you must be flexible, focused, and ready to give everything in a single moment.